Look at the science syllabus from Class 6 all the way to Class 12. It looks like a massive, intimidating wall of text, hundreds of chapters and thousands of concepts to keep straight in your head. These chapters are actually part of a single 7-year-long storyline. Every topic is connected to the one before it, building a clear path from the basics to the complex. The entire CBSE science curriculum works exactly like a video game skill tree. Seeing it this way makes the big goals feel achievable. Every advanced concept waiting for you in high school is just a stronger version of a basic skill you mastered years ago. Classes 6, 7, and 8 serve as the tutorial mode. During these 3 years, your focus stays entirely on things you can see, touch, and directly experience. In physics, you learn how the world moves by playing with magnets or pushing a wooden block across a table to feel the resistance of force and friction. In biology, you explore crop production and mindful eating. These chapters start early because food is a daily, interactive experience you already understand. Middle school chemistry stays on the surface. You classify materials into groups based on how they look and feel, building the familiarity you'll need for the equations that come later. These early years ground you in the observable mechanics of your immediate environment, creating a solid foundation for the more complex levels ahead. In classes 9 and 10, you enter the mid-game. Just as you've mastered the visible world, the curriculum pulls out a metaphorical microscope. Class 7 nutrition leaps forward as we zoom past the plant's surface into a geometric grid of cells. Materials from Class 6 are analyzed at the atomic level, revealing atoms and the periodic table as the structural map for the universe. This stage shifts your perspective. You look past the exterior of an object to see the specific arrangement of atoms that gives it shape. The physics branch of the mid-game follows the same pattern, but here, physical actions are translated into pure math. Remember pushing that block in Class 8? Now you use the laws of motion and gravitation to prove that specific equations determine exactly how far an object goes and where it stops. Even energy gets an upgrade. Playing with basic magnets evolves into the realization that electricity and magnetism are two sides of the same coin in Class 10's magnetic effects of electric current. High school science proves that the objects you played with in the tutorial are all controlled by the math and forces you're learning to calculate now. You've reached the end game, classes 11 and 12. Here, you choose a specialized path in physics, chemistry, or biology. In biology, the eating concept from Class 6 reaches its final evolution. You study biomolecules, the tiny chemical tools that build life, and biotechnology, where we learn to edit the code of life itself. The substances you once just separated by hand now represent complex systems. You learn to predict how fast chemicals interact and how they trade heat with their surroundings, concepts known as kinetics and thermodynamics. Physics takes those basic magnets and turns them into ripples of energy moving through space. You even tackle the dual nature of light, proving it can act like a solid particle and a liquid wave at the exact same time. This high school specialization is about achieving absolute mastery. You are using the same basic logic you learned on day 1, just applied at a much deeper level. When you look at the complete 7-year curriculum from Class 6 to 12, the structure becomes clear. Every complex-sounding chapter in Class 12 is just a Level 50 version of a Level 1 idea you already know. Your education is a masterfully designed journey. Each year, you simply zoom in closer and level up your ability to see the rules that govern the universe. By the time you finish, you haven't just memorized facts. You've developed a complete, high-level understanding of how the entire physical world operates.